Odegaard is better than KDB. Havertz has something more than just his long height. Trossard, well, Trossard is special. No words about him. Jorginho is the brain. Saka and Martinelli are electric as usual, and Saliba and Van Dijk have something in common. I'm not talking about their ability. Hello and welcome back to the Indian Gunner. I know it's been a while. There have been quite a few losses, quite a few victories, some splendid victory too. And I wasn't absent because we were losing games. I was absent because, well, due to personal reasons. But now I'm back, and what a game it was again. And us wanting to win this game much more than Liverpool would have wanted, because clearly we were the party like who wanted this win much more than them. And the reactions of Mikel Arteta on the third goal clearly showed that I have been a bit plugged off from the Arsenal narrative currently, but looking at Mikel Arteta react, it dawned upon me that yes, our trajectory has been such, so we knew how much this meant to us. So clearly it was an amazing thing that it happened. And by winning this match, we clearly showed the ability. Okay, with all that being said, let's jump straight into the performances. Is it just me, or have you also noticed that Martin Odegaard has dropped his performance levels? Like, he set up incredible standards for himself last season when he was like on fire. People were comparing him with Kevin De Bruyne, and he's better than. He was as good as Kevin De Bruyne last season. So definitely it was a very hard standard to keep up with, and now he's like performing at his like the average level. So people are thinking like, okay, his standards have dropped, but I think he's just where like he originally is. So that is that about Martin Odegaard. Havertz was like, I think it was a brilliant thing that Arteta finally decided to try Havertz in the number 9 position, and his run for the first goal like exemplified that situation, that it was a genius thing to do. And also what he did throughout the game, like this was the best Havertz performance, best overall performance. Like, he was putting himself about, and there was a bit of everything that like a centre forward should do. The runs, the finish was not there, and the way he took that shot with his right leg for the first goal that Saka scored, and that was crazy. But that's Havertz for you, that's what he does. But all the other things like the runs, the duels with the centre back, like it was simply amazing. Like, that was what we needed from our centre forward. Okay, nothing. Sorry. Trossard, like, he is an impact player, and he has always delivered whenever he has come on. He has always made an impact, and he has always produced some output, some end product, and he always does that because there is simply too much quality with him. And when you have too much quality, even if you are having a bad day, there's still one or two things you might end up doing good, and he has done a lot of good things for us. And next, coming on to Jorginho, he was the brain of how Arsenal played. Like, in the first half, he was the person who stood out the most. Like, there was a bit of chaos. Like, we got hold of the match in the 10th, 12th, 10th or 15th minute, and he was who was seen everywhere on the pitch during the build-up phase. Declan Rice is good, but he does not have the ball intelligence to play the forward passes. And one or two chances where Odegaard took a shot, the move was started by Jorginho, something which Thomas Partey did, and something which I have also previously mentioned that Declan Rice does not have. And it's not a criticism of him, it's just that once you have that, it's like it's just simply amazing. Can you imagine a player who can also defend but can also pass ahead? Like, it's simply amazing. It's something that Man City have with Rodri, as that Aston Villa have with Douglas Luiz that you have to have in a defensive midfield player who can also break up play, but you can also play those long balls, those accurate long balls, and when to play those balls. So this just the best thing about Jorginho, that he does not have that much physical acumen, but he does know how to break a play, and well, he's amazing at playing out from the back. Then again, Saka and Martinelli, again electric as always, did what they do best, and it has been really good for us. And now the best for the last, the talk of the whole match. Saliba and Van Dijk, as I said, have something in common, and apart from the talent, it's overconfidence, if I may, please. Yeah. As I've also mentioned in a lot of my previous videos, that Saliba goes from being behind the ball, from being goal side of the ball to not being goal side, and he has done that countless times because he thinks he can hold off the player. It's good if you can do that. Yeah, you can mess. You can always mess once or twice because you can dominate the player physically, so you can stay goal side of the ball, and he thinks he can shield the ball. Well, very good for you, but when you are in the penalty box, man, just clear it. And it's not his fault, it's just that he thinks he's too good, and he is too good. So there are miscalculations there when he realizes that, oh, I'm not that good, or maybe there are some issues with the goalkeeper. But as a centre back, I would always blame him for conceding that goal. And very similar thing with Virgil van Dijk too. Just imagine if both him and Saliba were a kind of player who were like just good enough, just average central defenders. What would they do? First chance they get, they hoof it clear. And it's also that currently it's been like defenders have been coached not to hoof the ball, and so it kind of plays on their mind. But I think when there's so much danger involved, there should be clear communication, earlier communication. I don't know what happened there. Like both the cases were too similar, like to not draw parallels between them. Like they were too similar. So yeah, that's all from my side. And if you guys like hearing honest opinions that are not formed by hearing someone else's opinion, you can subscribe and like, and also if you think you have true and original opinion to share with us, you can reach out to me. I'll link the email ID in the description below. Till then, we'll see you in the next video.